Hello everyone, my name is Mandy Henderson and I teach the open ballet class at Pavilion Dance Southwest on a Wednesday evening. Today I'm going to film for you two exercises from the bar from my class. We're going to be doing pliés. The plié music I use is 5 minutes long, so a really nice long plié section at the bar, which is going to get you nice and warm, thinking about good alignment and technique all the way throughout, and working on our balance as well. And the second exercise I'm going to be doing is battement tendu, battement glissé and battement en cloche combined. Please feel free to give us some feedback about how you find these taster sessions, because we'd love to do some more for you. And I hope you enjoy. Just a little bit about the space that you're going to use. So I've chosen to use quite a sturdy chair. It's not too wobbly, so hopefully you won't be able to hear it wobbling while I'm leaning on it too much. And I'm just going to go to the other side. I'm just going to pick the chair up and pop it to the other side so that I'm still facing you. You might want to do the same. Battement en cloche sort of looks like this. I'm just loosely doing it, but make sure you've got enough room behind you and in front of you that you're not going to damage yourself, you're not going to hit a wall or any piece of furniture. You don't need too much space, but you just need to worry about that forwards and backwards motion of the leg. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to run through the pliés before we get going. So make sure if you can that you're standing on your weaker side, close to the bar, for the run through. So in first position, we're going to take 2 demi-pliés. 1, 2, 3, 4. I really don't mind what you do with your arms. That's entirely up to you. And then we're going to take a broken down rise and plié. So we're going to start with a plié. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Reversing that. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're going to finish off that phrase with a nice rise and a balance, 5, 6, 7, 8, followed by 2 full pliés. All the way around, I tend to reverse the arm on the second plié, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, followed by a forwards bend, a nice flat back, arms above the head, lifting up. You've got all 6 counts maybe for that, a little back bend. Take the foot to second on 7, lowering on 8. Just make sure you've still got a little bit of contact with that bar. So same thing in all the positions. So 2 demi-pliés, broken down rise and plié, reverse. This is all a little bit slower than you would be used to in my regular class, because we're using the whole track. Holding that balance in second, followed by 2 full pliés, all the way down, followed by a reach up and over. Let's go towards the bar, away from the bar a little bit, pointing that foot, coming round to 4th open. Remember, your heels are in line on 4th open. 2 demis, same scenario. Broken down rise and plié, bend the knees, raise the heels, straighten up, reverse, raise, bend the knees, push the heels down, and then into a rise and a balance. I like to take a 3rd arabesque or just a 2nd arabesque for my balance is in 4th, 2 full pliés, and then an upper body circular port de bras. If you've got time, maybe go back the other way. Then we're going to point that front foot, sweep it round to the back to make our 4th cross. So I've taken the leg round a little bit more behind me. Make sure your hips and shoulders are facing square. 2 demi-pliés, broken down rise and plié. We're there, a rise and a balance, 2 full pliés. From this position with the leg at the back, we're going to take a grand circular port de bras all the way down, all the way around to the side, all the way around to the back, pointing that foot, coming round, back to the front, into 5th, last time, pretty much the same as first. 2 demi-pliés, broken down rise and reverse. Come up into a rise and a balance, get those legs nice and close together, 2 full pliés, and then we're finishing off our bar, taking that inside leg back. I've just angled myself away so I don't hit the wall a little bit there, so towards your bar, or go wherever you need to, and then you'll get your chest over your thighs, both arms up and back, pinning with there, maybe take a little rise, lift in arabesque, then come up into a rise and a balance, and we might just try and take that leg away, the front leg away, so that we're balancing, if you can, lowering with control until the music is finished. Great, okay, here we go. So there's a little introduction, the very beginning of the music. I would just like you to have your feet really parallel. We're going to just reach up and try and touch the ceiling, take a roll down, all the way to the floor, roll all the way back up again, find your hand on the bar, bring your heels together, you should be really nice and lifted off of the hips, and then we'll be ready to go. Here we go. Parallel position, reaching up 4 times, let the arms hang, let the head roll down, soft knees, unravel, heels together, turn those legs out at the top, lift, rib cage off of the hips, and here we go. And demi. Broken down, demi, and rise, and straighten, and low, reverse, rise, and plie, and push the heels down, and we're back into that rise, shoulders down, 2 full plies, knees over the toes, push the heels down here, reverse that arm if that feels nice, any arms you like, forwards, nice flat back, 4, and lift 5, 6, 7, 8, demi, 1. Broken down, rise and plie, just a demi plie. Reverse it up to the top. I've taken my hand off the bar, just checking my balance a little bit, into your rise. And full plie. And up to the top. And we're lifting. We've got more time than I thought to go over to the other side. I think I rushed a part of that, and we're round to the front. Here we go, and this is your 4th open. And plie, and rise, and straighten, and lower, reverse. Into that rise, finishing off the phrase, 6, 7, 8, full plie, 1, and again, and all the way round, maybe back the other way. Make sure you're breathing and relaxing, 4th crossed. Broken down, plie, raise, rise, and low, reverse. And rise, and balance, and hold, and again. My arms nice and simple. These plies and falls are difficult all the way down. 4, 6, 7, hand, 5th, demi, and broken down right, up to the top, reverse. And rise and balance. Full plie. Go through that demi, knees are over the toes, push down open, and again. We're here, we're taking the back leg back, sliding away over that front foot. Back, nice and straight, pin those shoulders back, come up into a third arabesque, get that weight on the front foot, lift that back foot off, not very high. Bring it in behind you, come up into your rise, get yourself close to the bar if you need to. You could just hold that here, or try and just take that foot off. So I'm on one leg, and then I'm just going to lower, gracefully close. Well done, if you've managed to keep up, that's great. I'm just going to pause that while I turn my bar to the other side. Great, I think I'm there. Just trying to get myself in the right place for the camera. Yep. Here we go on the other side. Let's take that parallel roll down again. Lifting up, touch the ceiling. Let the arms drop. Let the head roll all the way down. Soft knees, roll all the way back up. Let those arms hang. Lift the rib cage, squeeze the heels together. Don't overdo the turn up. Make sure it's happened from here. Here we go. Down. Broken down. Rise and plie. Reverse. 1, 2. And up into the rise and the balance. Lower the heels, 2 full plies. Forwards bend a full 8 counts. Arm up above the head. Lifting it up, turn the head away from the bar. 7, 8, and demi. And again. And plie. And raise. To the top. And lower. Reverse. I've taken my arms off the bar. Feeling quite confident with my balance, clearly. And rise. 2 full plies. So your heels stay down for this one. And up and over towards the bar. And a little bit away. 5, 6, 7. Fourth open. Demi. And broken down, rise, up you come. So the music's slowing down. Try not to let that put you off. Holding here. 2 full plies. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again. 5, 6, 7. Circular port de bras towards the bar. Pointing that foot, taking it behind, forward cross. Demi. Broken down. Peel through those feet and lift. Bend. And balance. And full plie. And full port de bras all the way down. And all the way around. And back. And point. And fifth last set. Demi. And now rise and balance, maybe turn those arms out. 2 full pliés and one more. Extending that leg back, nice strong lunge over that front thigh. Arms above the head, going straight up and back. Pin those arms back. Coming up onto that front leg, lifting that back leg off if you can. Bringing that foot in, come up into your rise. Crossing the ankles over. Use the bar if you need to. Release that front leg. I'm just going to bring my arms down a little bit. If you can, lowering with control, pinning that knee back, opening, and great. I don't know about you, but that felt really nice. Good, okay. Just quite annoying, my chair's a bit wobbly on this side. That's not bad. Okay, so, let's work over to this side. Battement tendu, battement glissé, and battement en cloche in a little combination. So we're going to go from here. We've got, and again, don't worry about your arms too much. In fact, for the marking it, let's put our hand on our hip just to keep that arm out of the way. You might find when you're into the movement that you want to add some arms in, but for the moment let's leave it there. So it's going to stay in second most of the time. So we've got tendu to the front, so tendu is keeping the foot and toes on the floor. So 1, 2, 2 quick ones, and 3 and 4 on straight legs. Repeat with the back leg, the inside leg. 5, 6 plie, and 7 and 8. Repeat a second. 1, 2, I'm just changing my feet, which foot's in front each time, doesn't really matter too much. 1, 2, and 3 and 4. Then we've got our tom-lié combination, which comes away from the bar, and 5 and 6 and we're here, we pointed that foot, lift into retire, close behind. Then we're going to reverse everything, so starting with the back foot. So tendu, plie, and 3 and 4. You've got to get a bit of shifty on with those quicker ones. You've only got half a count for each. These are whole counts. 5, 6 and 7 and 8. So alternating which leg you're using. So second, 1, 2 and 3 and 4. Then the tom-lié and 5 and 6 and 7. Up into retire again. Close in front 8. From here we're going to take our battement en cloche. Going to the front first. So we've got 1, 2, 3 and a plie. These are nice and low. We're going to do 4 of them. So 3 more sets. Straightening the legs. 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3 and plie. 5, 6, 7, 8. Here's that movement again, all the way down over that front thigh, lifting up, pinning the arms back into a nice arabesque. So I've got 2 sets of 8, I think, for this section. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 7, 8. So I'm in an arabesque position. I'm going to piqué, back, second, front, second, to the back and close. I think, I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Then from there, we're going to repeat everything. Hold on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now let's close in front again at the end of that. So piqué, back, second, front, second, back, second, front and close. Hopefully we can fit all of those in. And then let's start again from the beginning, completely from the beginning, but with your battement glissé. So the foot's going to come off the floor. So we've got 1, 2 and 3 and 4. Inside leg. 5, 6 and 7 and 8. Second 1, 2 and 3 and 4. and this is all the same, but the foot's off the floor, and 5, and 6, and 7, close behind 8. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Inside leg 5, 6, and 7, and 8. A second 1, 2, 1, 2, plie, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7. This time close behind for me for the battement en cloche. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this second set can be a little bit bigger if you'd like. Nearly hit my wall then. And 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's extend that leg to finish all the way down to the floor. Over that leg. Standing leg was bent as you were over. You're lifting up to the ceiling. We'll lift it into an attitude. We'll come up into a rise and a balance, holding that there. If you can, maybe bringing it into a tiré, lowering the heel before we go on the other side. Whew. Good, okay. Hopefully that made sense. Hopefully I will get it right. Is the minor detail. Getting myself a little bit out of breath as well. Just going to pause that a moment, turn it up slightly. So that's our pace, 5 under, 6 under, 7 under, 8. It's a waltz. So yeah, quite pacey. I'm going to start that again, getting myself ready in 5th. So remember, we've got the foot to the floor, we're pointing and then we're pliéing as we come in. Coming in on demi-plié. Here we go. 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Back leg, 5, 6, and 7, and 8. To second 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Tomlia, and 5, and 6, and 7. Close behind, back, plie, and 3, and 4, 5, 6, and 7, and 8. To second 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7. Close in front for the cloche. 2, and 3, 4. Take 2 counts for that plie at the end, and bend. Straight, bending here, back, front, back, and hold to the back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here, so it goes back, side, front, side, back, side, front. Repeat all glisse. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Back leg 5, 6, and 7, 8, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7. Close behind. Back leg 2, and 3, and 4. Inside leg 5, 6, and 7, 8. Second 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nearly 5, 6, 7, 8. Getting a bit bigger now. And 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. We wanted to do that at the front, didn't we? Over there. 5. And lift. And back to when we go that way. Taking a rise. Coming into it here and still more rise. Holding and lowering with control. Whew. Great. Okay, let's try all of that on the other side. I'm going to make sure my chair really isn't wobbling this time. It's really quite distracting, and you could probably hear it as well on the film. Okay, let's try the other side. Here we go. in fifth. So as you notice on the second side, so I tended to keep my arm in second for the first side. I was really concentrating. Second side, got a little bit more into it and was able to add a bit more arms in. So, Devon, plie, and 3 and 4. Remember that timing. Here we go. 6, 7, 8. And we've got 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Back leg 5. Plie and 2 straight legs. Second 1, 2, and 3, and 4. So on the end. And 5, and 6, and 7. Close behind to the back. Plie and 3, and 4 to the front. Plie and 7, and 8. Second 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7. Close in front for the cloche. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Put that foot down. 2, over that thigh. Back. 6. Arabesque arm and piqué. 2 to the front, to second, to the back, to second, and close in front. Repeat everything on left and left. So glisse, plie. That foot's going to come off the floor every time. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7. Close behind. And 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6, and 7, and 8, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7. Closing front for the cloche. 2, 3, 4, 5. Little bit bigger now, maybe. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. Bring it round to the front. I think I messed up that bit over that leg. Ooh, let's have that arm down and rise and hold it in attitude. I'm going to bring that leg into a tire. Holding there, lowering through that heel with control if you can, and there we have finished. So finishing off those lovely 2 exercises at the bar in our taster class, let's take a calf stretch. So taking one foot behind you, pitching your body forward so that you're at an angle. You could use the chair if you've been using a chair. I'm going to go to the wall here because that just feels a little bit easier for me. So, and in fact I'm going to face this way. Make sure that back foot is really parallel. So the heel is in line, so you don't want any turnout. Legs really in turnout. I'm going to come back to here. So I'm just pushing that heel down, keeping the hips forwards. If your bottom's sticking out there, you probably won't feel much. So reaching back out through the heel into the floor, lifting the head up, and then swapping sides. Holding it, breathing. Just a little calf stretch each side. Always a really good thing to do when you've finished your bar. And those muscles are nice and warm. And then just taking the leg up, so we're going to stretch piriformis. Actually, this is a really good exercise to do before you do things like développé or battement fondu. It just really helps to release the leg in the hip socket. So you could, if this was my bar, I would maybe just about be able to get my leg up there, but that's going to be a little bit unstable today, and it's also a bit high. So I'm going to choose to use this window ledge. If you're a kitchen worktop, that might be a good height. That might also be a good height, but I won't use that for today. So just taking one leg up and be really facing square onto it. and turned out. Both legs are turned out, and I'm relaxing the foot that's on the windowsill, and I'm letting this knee just drop out to the side. And that already should feel quite a strong stretch around here, around the outside edge of your buttock. And I'm just going to lean forwards into it. At the moment I'm facing forwards, I'm facing over that leg. I'm breathing. And then I'm going to deepen the stretch, turn my shoulders, so I'm going towards that knee, and then lean forwards into it. If you have the luxury of a bar or something, it's nice to hold that hand there as well. And breathe. Trying to have that underneath leg, that standing leg quite straight if you can, not the end of the world, and then swapping sides. So make sure it's in turnout, relaxing the foot and the ankle, knees turned out, both legs are turned out. Initially I'm just going to be square and I'm just going to lean slightly forwards. Depending on how high you've got this leg will depend on how much stretch you're getting. And obviously we're all slightly different there. And then taking the stretch a little bit further, making it slightly more intense, turning my shoulders towards that knee, that leg that's in front, and then leaning and lengthening my body along that leg. And that's quite a strong stretch. And breathe. And coming upright and taking that leg down, giving your legs a bit of a shake, shoulder rolls going all the way backwards. Hopefully you feel nicely warmed up and ready for more. Don't forget to give us some feedback about how you found these classes, and I hope to see you online and in the flesh very soon.